everybody, NWA Prepper here. And I just want to get real with you for a minute. Emergencies happen every day. Every single day. Today, right here in beautiful downtown Burbank, is in Arkansas and Oklahoma, which is my region. We've been hit by some pretty crazy storms. They're still going on. Behind me is black, nasty, lightning filled, a whole other storm front coming in. But today, these things happen all the time. Normal emergencies, yes. There we go, NWA Prepper. I want you to be ready for emergencies. And I usually talk about, I don't know. I guess I talk about apparently zombie apocalypse or things like that. But today was a real emergency. Severe weather, life-altering, earth-changing weather for localities happen every day. And I'm just taken away that people, even some of us, are so unprepared for emergencies that aren't if. I mean, an EMP is if, a nuclear bomb is if, an invasion of your homeland is if. There's all kinds of ifs. Zombies are ifs. But guaranteed there's going to be weather. Whatever that is for your area. If you're in Florida, it's hurricanes and tornadoes. If you're in here in the Ozarks, it is severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Sure, we have some winter stuff, but for the most part, that's our weather event here is tornadoes and severe thunderstorms. Straight line winds, flooding, lightning, and winds. Those are the things that affect us all the time, multiple times a year. It's affected us this afternoon. It's going to affect us this evening. It's going to affect us tomorrow. It's going to affect us next month. And I know your home is the same way. So if you need a reason to reach out to your neighbors, use those as the reason. Our neighbors panic. There's no other word for it. They panic. They start saying, well, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Well, what about my pets? What about this? What about that? All those things are terrible thoughts. It's stressful to think, well, what if I lose my home? What if a tornado touches the ground like a finger of destruction and wipes my street off the map? It happens every day. What am I going to do? What if a fire breaks out? What if my home floods? These things that happen every single day. Fires happen every single day. Lots and lots and lots. And those things can't be put off, or you're not going to have a rifle to hold those things at bay. There are things we can do to be better prepared. Some of the things that I talked to people about today were, number one, you need to have a plan. Where are you going to go? Now, fortunately, in today's technology, in today's world, at the touch of my fingers, I can not only see exactly where the weather is going to go for the next 20 minutes. I've got, I've got 12 hours advance notice that it's going to affect right where I live. That's plenty of time to have a plan. Ooh, lightning. Plenty of time to activate a plan. So start thinking, if there's something coming to my home, is it a shelter-in-place event? Do I have a place to weather the storm? Be it a storm cellar, a storm room, a basement, the most interior room of my home that you don't have windows, preferably the innermost lower part of your home, And if that's not an option, like if you're in a trailer, or if you're in an RV, or you live in a tent, or all the things that happen here in Arkansas, I've lived in all of those things. And if you need a place to go, you need to have that planned out. You need to have, hey, you need to know, hey, the church down the street has this big basement. I wonder if they open it during storms. I wonder if a local school has a safe room that they open. I wonder if my neighbors have a basement or they have a storm cellar. Are they willing to share that with me? Those are things that can only be figured out ahead of time. So make the time to make the plan. To plan on what you need to go. Have your bug out bag. This is one of the reasons that having a backpack by your door, or a tub with a change of clothes, top to bottom. If a tornado comes and you're in the shower, I mean, oh my goodness, be ready for everyday emergencies. Severe weather like today doesn't have to be a reason to panic. It should just be a reason to realize I'm ready for this, and this is how I'm going to react. If the storm is at this level, technology tells me that, my weathermen tell me that, my ham radio tells me that. Is it time to leave or shelter in place? There's lots of good resources out there. If you can't find them, just send me a message. I will be glad to help you find those resources. But make a plan for everyday emergencies. Have a fire extinguisher and smoke detectors. Have a bug out bag and where to go in severe weather. Know where your center of your home is. Know where that safe place is. And pre-stage supplies there, or have them ready to grab and go. And if it's, I got to drive to the next town to my friend's house because the weather's going to hit my town, get in the car and go. You've got, if you're paying attention, you'll know. So please be ready for these emergencies. Think of them. If you think of great things or emergencies that happen every day I didn't think of, put them down below. Let's start a conversation. It's part of being ready, and let's get ready. That's important to me. Let's get ready.